multi-animal family?
Like one of the one cat hates Shadow, my dog. Like cannot stand her at all. But she's just like, I want to be your friend so badly. Doesn't get the hint. The other cat acts like she doesn't like her, but is secretly like, yeah, they do like each other, but they just act like they don't.
Yeah. Trevor's saying who's playing on stream. It's like enough already. Enough showing your face and not showing the game. Here it is. We'll get back to talking about our pets in a second, the real important stuff. But in the meantime, let me introduce our teams playing today. This is the 5th game of this matchup, and the series has already been determined. So on the left side, we have Team NJO, and I have to admit, guys, give me a second because I have to put NJO's intro back in from yesterday. I had to switch it out. So stand by, okay? Stand by. I got you. I got y'all. Here we go. So Team NJO. I love that music. We got Dezzy. Dezlin was the co-commissioner last season. He's joined the fray and playing in the draft league this season. So he's Rocket Empire. And then on the other side, we've got Team Mega Milk Union. Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall. Another rookie actually playing. Not a rookie to X-Wing, but a rookie to the draft league. We've got Snaggletooth, aka Joel Springle. I am going to dox him because he doxes himself all the time, telling people who he is. So don't worry. We all know he's now Joel Springle. Okay. He's playing Resistance for Team Mega Milk Union, not Team Magic. So let me fix that because that did not update like I thought it would. Mega Milk Union. Unless he's been traded and I didn't know it. I just kind of guessed it. Which list do you want to break down, Matt?
I'll do the Resistance one.
Okay, cool. So Dezzy, this is actually a revenge match because they played on our stream a few weeks ago, and Dezzy got spanked by Joel's Resistance list. So and it had Lando in it. So it's a little bit of a revenge season potential here. We've got a 5-ship list featuring Battle of Yavin Vader, the best pilot, valued pilot in the game, with the stapled on Marksmanship, Hate, and Afterburners. And then we got Second Sister with Malice, Predator, and Shield upgrade. And then we've got our ties, 3 of the strongest ties in the game. Magna Tolvin with that squad leader meta we're entering now. It's an upgrade I just never thought I'd see get used in any sense of the meta. But here we are because of her ability. Let's read it really quick. Her ability states, while you have 2 or fewer stress tokens, you can perform wide actions even while stressed. After you gain a stress token, you may perform a wide action if able. And then squad leader. While you coordinate, the ship you chose can perform an action only if that action is also on your action bar. So Magna will do a red action, gain that stress, and do an action herself so she can coordinate and then be pretty self-sufficient. We've got Moff Gideon with cluster missiles, overtune, modulators, targeting computer, and lastly Iden, just to protect the other 2 or herself with elusive. And ion cannon, I gotta be honest, Matt, I'm getting a little sick of seeing Iden in general, but like I've seen a lot of her on stream and it's just like, ugh.
I understand.
Yeah,
she's just annoying.
She's just annoying. And then why don't you take Snaggletooth as we get going here? I'll start our timer. Chance engagement is underway.
We have a 4-ship Resistance list with Lando Calrissian and the Falcon, Notorious, fantastic upgrade. C-3PO lets him take calculate actions in a red coordinate. Agile Gunner, rotate your arc at the end phase. FTC, Baffle, raise title. Seems like a pretty decent Lando build. Tally, proton torpedoes, and hopefully Lando will be able to get her some double modded proton torpedoes going off. And LO Atsy being able to do some red Talon rolls while he's stressed, and if he has 2 Restore, he can do Talon rolls and treat them as white. Pretty good. Marksmanship, Heroic, R6DA, and HLC. And then rounded it out, we have Jarek Yeager in the Fireball with concussion missiles, over 2 modulators, target computer, and then Kaz's Fireball title. Everybody's I5. I love it when that works out. 4-ship list, all I5. This seems like a pretty decent list. I like it a lot.
Yeah, we get to see some Lando because you know, Poe at 1 point less for I6. Why the hell not? With his ability. But Lando's incredibly good. It's just for the 8-point options, I think you still go with Ray because, again, it's a damage race. Lando is just giving everybody opportunities to have more tokens and potentially do more damage, but it's more of a potential play than it is, guaranteed going hard into the damage. So we will see. These two are just totally jousting each other, and you see Vader going real fast to keep pace. I didn't see an Afterburner's boost, though, so Desi's going to save that for the next turn. Maybe do another 4 straight or 5 straight and boost up. Try to get real close to Lando.
Yep. There's potential for a little flank on the side if he keeps his arc front and back.
Absolutely. So the Mega Milk Union won this series. They have a 4-0 record here in this first week. So this is Dezlin.
Oh, nice.
Dezlin's just trying to stop the sweep, essentially. This game does not, quote unquote, matter. The tiebreaker is I believe the tiebreaker is overall record, and then the second one is objective points. So you do want to try to win as many games as you can. So this game matters in terms of Dezlin still wants to try to win this one. It was really hard to beat when I played Joel yesterday. Yeah, it seems pretty solid. Catherine rooting on NJO. I have to admit, I also endorse NJO as the captain of the Tinder gods. NJO and I teamed up for a pretty good trade for both of us last season. Gave them a 2nd round pick for Alex Oler. Or not Alex Oler, that was endgame, but a 2nd round pick for Warbot, Ernie Harold and Warbot. Good player. It was good to have him part of our team. So now although they've lost the first week, I think they are a team to look out for. Thank you, Josh. Yes. You can't forget about the TGs. So let's see. Sorry, go ahead. Bad timing.
I was going to say, I'm glad that people are using Magna more. I used her when I went to Rust Cup in Ohio, and I love her. She's fantastic.
She's an I3. She's got the HLC, so you got to look out. Those medium-large bases, look out. Not only is she coordinating people, but she's very much capable of doing some serious damage with that laser there, that nasty laser.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think there's one, Kubo is playing, one of our locals, who gets free locks if you fully execute and you have them in bullseye. I can't remember who that is.
Yeah.
And you can take prockets.
Yeah. He's another I3, I think.
Yeah. Even with that ability, getting a target lock seems good. It's a potential double modded procket, but also, unfortunately, large bases. When you're at I3, they're a little bit harder to hit in your bullseye.
It looks like Jarek Yeager's popping his overtuned modulators this engagement. I just noticed there's no initiative overlap. It's all 5s on the right and then 3, 4, 6 on the left.
That's so nice.
Yeah, it is nice. Looks like she's doing her ability. Squad leader and giving herself a focus, giving Moff a focus.
Nico, hello. Oh no, a little bit of a bump. But hey, gave the token, but that's a damage.
That's every damage is precious on those TIE fighters.
Yeah. But hey, they all still have tokens at least, which is good. Yep. That coordinate worked out.
Yep. That's what's really nice about those Battle of Yavin ties, man. Having that that extra hull on those TIE fighters is...
Oh, it's a bummer.
It's all right. Let's see how the Resistance responds to this.
Cat Pat Fentanyl.
Straight.
Nico jumping in, saying hello, hello.
She's gonna take a lock.
And Biddy Bumbo, Mark, saying hello to Matt. He's not saying hello to me. I can go fuck myself. That's clearly what he meant. I'm reading into it.
Well, I'm hoping he wasn't. I'm hoping he wasn't here when I was talking about our Kyber captains. So.
Oh, he says, "Hey Nick, oh, you're forgiven now." You said hi. It's okay. I forgive you. Yeah, I don't know if he was.
Oh, interesting. So setting up a nice. I think he's setting up an HLC on a second sister right there. Nice.
Looks like that might be range 3. Second sister with the force and an evade still won't be the easiest to hit.
Yeah, it looks like he is doing a C3PO coordinating. What interesting. Not to a focus to tally, which I thought he would have done.
He can. I think he can keep doing it, right? He can then also give.
Oh yeah, he can do. Yeah, that's right. He can do as many as he wants. That's right. That's
Yeah,
that. Oh, he's all 3 of them. He's giving it to everybody.
Oh gosh.
Well, I guess this is why he's 8 points.
Best part about being captain is giving yourself the best matchups.
Yes, you're not wrong, Mike. You are
Yeah,
not
yeah.
wrong.
I guess in that sense, he was a good captain for himself.
Yep.
Throwing everyone else to the wolves.
Yeah, there's. Self a lock. FTC and that evade off. FTC so good.
Ugh. It's one of those things where you feel like you shouldn't be able to do what we're seeing right now, but you can.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm witnessing a crime happening right now.
And then here's that lock. Jarek has targeting computer.
Oh my gosh, the second sister's gonna get it this turn. Like he's going all in on her, which isn't a bad idea. She's 5 points. She can be really nasty, and that evade's gone too.
Oh, interesting. So Vader opting to not get banking. I would have thought a straight and then an afterburners boost to get in the face of Lando.
Yep.
But didn't do that, which is a bit of a bummer. But he's gonna take a shot on his tally.
Yep.
Use the ability for hit crit.
Pretty good roll. And I mean,
Tally.
you one shield.
Yeah, I think you wanted to get the focus spend was really what you were hoping for, maybe.
That's what you were hoping for right there. Yeah.
Thank you for the follow, Mark Packer Hughes. Hey, at least I read that one correctly. We're at 803. We hit it. We hit 800.
And Mark is correct. Aiden cannot save second sister here, so getting her off the board. If you can kill her before she even shoots, that's big.
Yep.
Here comes that HLC.
Elo has a target lock, right?
Yeah, everybody. Yep,
Oh, that's pretty bad. Yeah, let's see if you can get. You're rolling just one.
Make them regret they were ever born.
R6D8.
Didn't Elo have a target lock?
I think he has a target lock.
No,
No,
Elo didn't.
he was out. That's right. He was out from the coordinate. That's right.
So that first shot not hitting is actually pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
Second sister, if you take 2 damage here, I'm pretty happy. If you're just not dead, I'm happy, right? So just 2. Second sister,
And
safe
she's
again.
fine.
This is looking pretty good for second now.
Yep.
Now you have a missile here, a concussion missile, right?
I would fire with the proton torpedo first, and then the concussion missile.
Oh, that's right. He gave her protorps.
Yep.
That's so
There we go.
rare. An A-wing with proton torpedoes. That is funny.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's pretty good.
That's not bad. There it is.
Oh,
that's
that's a
the
full
that's the
string.
nasty one. Yeah, you're really hoping for some paint.
And
You don't get much
man,
of it.
It's taken 3 crits. Wounded and a damage sensor array, so she's still alive.
Yeah, they're still alive. The shield is down.
Yep. Good thing you bought that shield upgrader. You would be gone. All right, now let's see if Jarek Yeager can finish it off. That's a pretty good roll.
She's dead.
Bye-bye, second sister. We hardly knew ye.
That is a fast death. It was looking somewhat promising. The first 2 shots did nothing. You said, hey, maybe. But then I think even Lando hasn't shot yet, right? So.
No, everybody has shot, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. They can take Tally out. 3 hits. And down to 1 right there. I mean, you don't want to lose Tally right here, but it's not the worst thing in the world.
You really, if you're Dezlin, you hope to just make a trade.
It was an ion cannon, so she's ionized now.
Okay. So still on 2.
Yep.
Tally taking another one.
Yep. I guess he's firing the HLC into Jarek Yeager.
Nice. That's
For
going to be
4. Man,
4.
oof.
No crits.
Mhm. Taken 2. No, he didn't set up his. He didn't do his wings. He didn't do his fireball setup card. Explosion with wings.
Does he? All right. I have to jump in and.
Yeah, for sure. Do that.
Did he take 2 or 3 there? Because he did just add a 3rd damage card.
think he took 2. So I think he remembered.
Okay, and then concussion missiles is a must because I think that would have triggered on.
She already had exposed damage cards.
No, a Moff Gideon.
Oh,
as
yeah,
a damage card.
Gideon, that's right.
Is that a
That's
must?
Right,
That has to happen, right? The reveal.
yeah. Yep, the defender exposes one of his damage cards.
At 0 to 1, right?
Yep, and I think she was right near him.
Blinded pilot.
Oh, blinded pilot, gross.
I hate reminding people of stuff like that, and then they get some sort of like game altering or game ruining thing, and it's like it's not. I didn't do anything wrong, but it's just like still sucks. Like
Yeah,
you wish they could have gotten away with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I think the bullseye would have lined up.
Yeah.
I
So
think she was
blinded
right.
pilot on Moff Gideon cannot modify your attack dice, unless you have force for its default effect.
Nope, but Magna can coordinate Moff a focus, and then he can use his ability. You can use his action to flip that over.
So at the end of it, it's 4 to 6. It's still, again, chance engagement games always are pretty close seeming, even from just the score, the naked score. So you got to kill Tally, and then Jarek is on 3. So there's Battle of Yavin Vader is around. So it could end up being, I think, best case scenario is you have a couple of ties in Vader, healthy Vader going up against Lando. Lando can only do so much to himself.
Yep.
So.
And Jarek Yeager is strained because he still had to calculate leftover from the over 2 modulators.
These ties are probably going to get up in everyone's face here.
Mm-hmm.
Elo, how much more often would Elo be taken if her ability applied to 4K instead of the Talon rolls? I think Elo's a female pilot. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
I think he's a male.
If his ability was a white 4K instead of white Talon rolls, do you think that would? I would rather have the 4K.
I mean, why not both? But yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, that would be
4Ks are just so It'd be,
it'd
nice
be like,
to
see you
keep
later,
it
9. You're never getting played if every one of those red maneuvers was white.
Mm-hmm.
Sloop Lando. Which way are we slooping Lando? Down towards Vader? That's not a bad idea.
Not the worst idea in the world. No.
It's not the worst idea. If Vader does well, I guess Vader would get bumped if that happened.
I'm gonna go fill my coffee. I'll be right back.
Go for it. While Matt fills up his coffee, and we'll be right back. We take you to the other screen. There are other scenes in this stream. Cheers. I'm drinking tea right now. World's Best Boss. This is my team got me this. They really didn't. I think this is from an ex-girlfriend. World's Best Ex-Boyfriend, baby. That's right. That's me. That's me. I am the world's best ex-boyfriend. Yeah, there is Josh. Let's go full screen. We can show you guys the ATA team. Gonna have to manually focus now. There it is in all its glory there with the LED lights.
Looks like I didn't miss anything.
Nope. Didn't miss anything at all. I want to make sure looks like I'm in focus. We're good. Thank you. It is, yeah. I got R2D2 over there too. We've even got my cat. Maya's chilling on the bed. Hello.
Have you picked up the TIE Bomber Lego yet?
Yeah. Yeah, here. You want to see it?
Sure, of course.
I'll grab it real quick.
I love looking at Legos.
So I actually, gosh, I don't know how long ago this was. I showed it on stream, but I think it was for like whatever, like super casual, not X-Wing streams where like no one was around. So everybody missed it. But while they're getting ready to go here, we're doing it overtuned on Moff Gideon. Here it is.
Big test.
It's so nice.
It looked, that's so fantastic.
Yeah. It's just
I need
great.
to pick one up. Yep, flip that blinded for sure. Focus.
All right, Matt, you keep going while I put this thing away.
For sure. And there's that ion bump from Tally. Take that red focus because Vader's coming. I also wish we had the TIE Bomber in standard. It just feels wrong, like it's a ship from the movie. There's a bump. Clearing one of them strain. Ooh. Jarek Yeager might be in for a rough time this round. Give me the TIE Bomber and bring me the Lambda.
Yeah, exactly. Just typed in the chat. Yep. It would make Empire a little bit more interesting because I'm finding them to be incredibly boring now.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah.
It's like, oh, Battle of Yavin Vader, what a shock. Oh, wow. Oh, Iden. Oh, Moth. Maybe you get Backstabber and Mauler. It's just the same, like 6 or 7 pilots. Always.
Oh, just a regular, just a two bank. Does Vader still have it? I think he still has his lock on Tally, so that'll be rough.
Yeah, if Tally rolls a blank, she'll die.
He's gonna do the calculate. He's gonna do the red coordinate action and then gain a calculate.
And they can do this even while stressed, so Tally could take an evade.
Mm-hmm.
How many charges does he have left though? Didn't he blow a bunch of them? He only used one?
He used 2 last turn.
No.
Looks like he gave Elo a target lock. And I wonder if he's determining. Like an evade for Tally wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if you want to keep her alive.
What model is under the TIE Fighter on the shelf?
Oh man, he is gonna try to fire a proton torpedo into Vader. Everyone's going in on Vader.
Yeah, Vader just needs to kill Tally. Like you're just praying for a blank result so that does not happen.
Red focus.
Yep. Sevwall, that is the air speeder, the snow speeder / air speeder.
All right, let's see. Tally lives. 3v3.
Unless you mean the corner shelf, then it's the Tri-Fighter. Volandas. Use that ability, you get your 3, you always get your 3.
Yep.
Roll a blank. There it is. See you later.
Did.
Tally goes down. That was a little too aggressive. I didn't really like the target lock there. You take the evade.
I understand why. I get it. I do get it. Firing those proton torpedoes feels nice, but yeah, if you had the evade there, she'd still be alive.
I think people get too chummy with their greens, being like, "I'll just roll paint." It's like, dude, no, I'm gonna always average. You should be averaging a blank. Some people just get away with murder on TTS, grespecially with their green rolls. It's insane. I expect Tally to die there if you don't have an evade.
I would have checked for her ability. I don't know if he was in bullseye, but you can use your ability on yourself.
Well, yeah, missed opportunity certainly.
It's a may, not a must.
Yeah, that would be super unfair to do to Dezlin too. That'd be brutal.
HLC into Vader. You have that target lock, don't you?
There is a lock this time.
There we go. Yeah, spend it.
It could be 4, no crits. Vader rolls a lot of paint though, only taking a shield. I'll take it if I'm Dezlin.
Yep. It's down to 1 force though.
So I think he gets 1 back, or is that after?
Yep, he spent all of his force to keep himself alive, and then he got 1 back.
Got it. He's still, and his focus is gone?
Mm-hmm. Nope, he still has his focus.
Okay, so yeah, he's okay.
He's firing another concussion missile.
Is it single modded here, or does he have a focus?
He has a focus.
Oh, only 2. Not a great missile. No. Rolling only 2 hits in Vader is not going to do it, usually. It. Vader's fine.
Darth Vader, he don't care.
Couldn't modify with Moff's ability. I don't think we saw Moff Gideon use his ability. Yeah, the charges are up right now. Oh.
Yeah, he has not used his ability.
Oh, that's so interesting. Twitch can tell me that people are watching without audio. So no matter what I say, it doesn't matter to Mark.
No. Yeah, that is interesting.
Yeah. Huh.
Going range 0 into Vader. Oh, that's pretty good range 0. And one of those is going through.
Did Moff get shot at? Because he does have a strain. Does that?
Maybe. I don't know why he has it. Unless he used his ability.
He's doing it to himself.
Yep.
But
I think
he's
he might
not
have used the
flipping
ability
charges?
on Tally. He used the ability on Tally, so that way Tally couldn't modify her defense dice.
But I haven't
So,
seen
mean,
him spend his charges for his ability.
I guess.
I guess as long as he only used one, it doesn't matter at the end of the round because he'll just get it
Crit.
back. Good pilot.
So,
Jarek on one.
And this might be R.I.P. Jarek Yeager. 2 hits. And that's not enough. Range 1 into Elo.
Elo taking 2 shields. Or
Sheesh.
second shield down.
Resistance getting beat up this turn.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, Lando's healthy, but asking a lot. Down goes Jarek Yeager.
Yep. Yeah, they both have a lot of heavy lifting to do.
Yep. So, I mean, hey, you ended up trading Second Sister. She was a 5-point bait piece, which is a lot of points, but she just really got focused down, and then the ties came in next turn and took advantage and got those points back. So it is, after scenario points, it is a total of 9-7 with the Empire taking the lead now. In hindsight, the lock with Tally is 100% correct. Dezlin has Moff, which would have... Oh yeah, because there was an enemy or a ship friendly to Moff at 0-1 of Tally. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yep. I mean, at that point, yeah, you do have to kind of hope for the greens to work out for you because Moff Gideon is just, he's a cheeky bastard.
Resistance has been rolling evades and eyes, but since they all shoot first, they've been... People have gotten... I've noticed in 2.5, people have gotten really aggressive with spending their green tokens on when they attack.
Yep.
Like they expect to get bailed out by their greens, and then they cry foul when their greens are average. Like Poe.
Yeah.
Poe has a focus lock. He spends his focus, and then he gets shot at 3 times. And it's like, how did Poe die?
How did I get how did I lose him in one round? I'm like, well, you
It's
don't
like,
have any
well, you
mods,
keep
dude.
rolling eyeball results.
Yep. That's why you bring Falcon Poe. And it's like, even if you do take 3 shots, you're still alive.
Yeah, right. You're still alive on like 5 hull.
Yep.
4 or 5 hull. I'm so spoiled playing Han, man. 5 shields at 8 hull is just absurd. It's so much health.
He's so good. He's
So good. I'm average, bitch. That's right, Scoot. You got it. What do you think, Matt? Do you think I have an obnoxiously large forehead? Because people are saying that I have a very large forehead. And I'd never thought about it that way. I never thought that I had a really, really big forehead. But I did measure it. Apparently, it's around the average height of a male in the United States.
I don't know. It seems fine to me. If your forehead fits your face structure, so it's not
like obnoxious. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just that's what I've it's been one of the running gags. I don't know.
Now your voice, that's a different story.
Yeah. Has a very annoying voice. One of the many red flags. You gotta, hey, to be a captain of Tinder God, you have to have the most red flags.
Oh, I see. He baffled that stress off.
My eyebrows are too low. Jesus, guys. Here's the thing. I know, even as conceited as this sounds, I know that I have above average handsomeness. So y'all can't bring me down. Even if my forehead is 0.1 inches larger than the average size or whatever. I'm a solid 7 out of 10, baby.
Oh, you sell yourself short. You're an easy 10 out of 10.
Oh, easy? Well, then you're a 12 out of 10, Matt. Especially with that Falcon play. Definitely that you get some extra points for that. This is what we do now. We just hit on each other. It's what bros do.
I'm comfortable with who I am, so I'm okay with it.
Young sucker. So we got the arc is left to right now for Lando.
And Lando baffled the stress off. So I'm like, where is that stress? But he did baffle it off. So
Baffle.
I'm curious what he's going to, maybe a 2 hard?
Yeah.
Oh, those things have 3 yards. You could do that too.
Bunch of K turns from the ties. It would make the most sense.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Magna can K turn because no, she cannot do red. She cannot do red maneuvers. That'd be broken. But she can still do the white action and get a focus. And idle K turn.
Wouldn't it just been better to keep your arc front back for Lando and just do like a 4K or a sloop?
Yeah, I mean that's probably what I would have done, but
Would the 3 sloop down would that have fit? It looks like it would have fit.
it looks like he did a 1 straight. Interesting.
He's gonna try to catch Vader maybe. If Vader just did a 1 straight or whatever, it doesn't really matter.
I coordinated LOA.
Boost.
Yep. It's gonna feel real bad if Vader like 3 banks to the right.
Yeah, the hard turns from the ties is interesting. Oh well,
That up.
you just barrel roll.
Yeah, you just barrel roll.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Yeah.
Yep, and then that was a.
The agile gunner didn't work out.
Nope, I didn't get to shoot, but everybody else gets to just not do anything. Oh! Moff Gideon at range 1. You could kill Moff Gideon right here.
Yep, strained as well. So this is 4-on-2. Moff has an evade. Does he have anything else?
Nope. Oh, that feels bad.
Oh, that's not good. Well, 2. You're not going to kill him even with a blank out.
Get half points.
Unless you get
Not like that.
Not like that either. I was going to
Not
say
like
a
that.
direct hit would kill him. That would be it.
Here's Iden coming in with an ion cannon.
Yeah, this is just to get a damage in. Can't ionize him here.
Nope. You could ionize Elo if there's a bad roll from Elo. Nope. Going into Lando.
It's in Lando, yeah. Lando Calrissian.
And taking a hit and an ion. Nobody's getting notorious.
Yeah, he didn't not giving himself a force crew. I don't think Lando typically does take force crew though, right? It doesn't really work fit that way.
No, I mean you could do Ray Gunner. How many loadout points does he have?
It's a lot.
Because I would be trying to get Ray Gunner in here, but I mean I understand what he's trying to do is C-3PO coordinate.
He has
extra
Notorious.
coordinate. Yeah.
All right, 9 to it's 10 to 8 technically. Because Vader, I believe, is at range 2, and if he wasn't, it would be 2 more points for Joel, not 1.
Yes.
Yeah, Vader's definitely at range 2. All right, this close game continues. We're heading into round 5. Lando is in a bit of a funky spot. He agile gunners though.
Yep.
So
maybe the re-slooping now.
Yeah, I think the agile gunner was not a waste last turn, but didn't end up really being necessary. I think you just
because yeah,
Vader's in the way of the ties. He can 4K.
Yep.
That's what he'll do. Unless he decides to disengage in like 3 bank boost or 3 hard and just kind of come all the way around, but I doubt it. I think he wants to just be as threatening as possible with the ties a little bit more vulnerable. However, Iden's charge has not been used, so Moff Gideon, I think that was the turn to kill Moff actually because she was too far away. So that's actually how you beat Iden, is that you get to the point in the game where players are splitting off their ties because it's starting to get really awkward where they are. The formation gets lost. And you can really take advantage of that because Iden will end up being too far away to save anybody.
Yep. I think we see like maybe a 2 hard towards Lando because Magna can still take actions when she's got the focus.
The ties are fine, guys. The Moff Gideon, he is not stressed. He's strained. So yeah, he probably wants to clear the strain, but he can. I would imagine Moff Gideon might be disengaging a little bit, but the other ties you can get a 2 hard or a 3 hard from red, and then Iden can just do a 2 straight, so not totally in the way. It's not that big of a deal.
Nope.
A 3rd strain for something? Was it Notorious?
Because when Moff Gideon fired, he was in Lando's arc, so yeah, Notorious.
Yeah, I don't know about
She
you, but I'm
should've-
really opposed to people applying Notorious on me like super late. I'm not okay with it. That's like straight is really bad. Like
He also forgot that he could have re-rolled one of his dice because Moff Gideon was strained last
true.
turn.
It's true.
So
Yeah.
gotta remember those triggers. That could have resulted. in
Be sure
extra
to put your
damage.
foot down at Worlds, guys. If people are forgetting things, be nice about it. But they're
Yeah.
trying to beat you, so it's just a competitive game. Don't give up. He does bump himself.
Wow. He
Okay.
does bump himself.
So
Moff Gideon doing more damage to himself than the
True.
resistance is.
That's 2
half points right
two
there.
on bumps alone.
Yeah.
Iden fits. But Iden's there, says, don't worry, Moth. Even if you were to die here, I can save you one, first shot.
Yep, a sloop, and then
The Wargaming Dad
brother.
was up. Thank you for playing on stream yesterday.
Hello probably does a Talon roll.
I don't know if Andre informed you, Darren, but he accidentally locked you while you were on a chaff, and he felt really bad about it, and then it ended up battering. But if he didn't tell you, he says sorry.
Vader doing a 3 Talon roll.
Nice.
Like I see your white Talon roll, and I raise you.
Does he have a lock anywhere else right now? He doesn't, right?
Nope, I think he hasn't been able to. So just
Hasn't
2
been able
on
to.
3.
No.
Not gonna spend it.
Well, could have done damage.
Yeah.
You do have that shot into Moff Gideon. Range 3, he's strained. It's going to be 3 on 3.
Yep. Lando has a focus because he used his ability on himself. And
Spend.
Yep.
And Iden.
Yep. Pop that Iden charge. Means you either yeah.
I mean, Elo's going to have another chance.
Elo's
so
gonna shoot at him.
You either do it now or what are you saving? Well, I mean,
I guess if you don't do it, if Moff dies here, like you could shoot an Vader or one of these other TIE fighters.
It's true.
I mean, I would keep him.
Yep.
I guess
The Iden charge has
doing
been
it.
spent.
Makes sense. Hopefully, Elo can finish him off with an HLC. You spend that focus, that'll do it.
Yeah.
And RIP Moff Gideon.
Yeah, not the best Moff Gideon performance we've seen. More damage to himself than anyone else did to him. Did Joel not get the points for Moff having himself? No, he did because the overlay was updated as they were updating it. So
he had 8 points when we started this round, so he should have given himself.
he's
one
up
more,
to he's up. I have him up at to 11.
Okay, you have a red in the overlay, but I'm not on the table.
Someone else I
There we
have then that I missed. No, why? How did he get? Oh yeah, I think he forgot to give himself.
He forgot to give himself half, and then he just gave him the 3.
Yeah.
Oh, that's 3 hits. Oh my gosh, Elo is ionized.
God, that ion cannon is so dangerous.
Mm-hmm. And then here comes an HLC. This could finish him off. 3 hits. There's the greens.
Yeah,
Just
those
one.
are the T70 greens that I usually deal with.
And then I think that is half points on Elo.
It is, yeah. So Desi shoots back up to 12.
Yep.
So it's 12 to 11 before scenario points are scored. It's 2 ships versus 3 ships. Unfortunately, Vader is one of those 3 ships.
Yeah, and Vader is sure he's down to 1 shield, but you want him to be. Yeah. You know,
they
pin down.
Okay. $13 to 12. I just updated the score for him.
So that probably see Elo die this next turn.
Yeah, Elo's on 3, is ionized, so you kind of know where he's going.
Mm-hmm. Vader can come in.
Vader can come in, sink a crit in there, hit her a crit, or Iden. Yeah.
I don't know. Does the 2 bank for Magna, that'll clear that stress? You can't coordinate Vader anyways because he's stressed. So
I think you
it
just.
doesn't
I
matter.
think you just do a. Oh yeah, two bank's not a bad idea. I would. Yeah, I would two bank. Take that focus. Iden 2 straight. And then Vader cannot clear stress with the 1 straight.
No.
So he's gonna have to do a 2 unless you want to do the 1 bank. You'll still have the firing arc in the right place.
Yeah. But yeah, get the block and make him have to do the red focus even if he does survive.
I just added 2 more points for something. What was that for?
I'm also I think they don't realize that you updated the score already for them.
Yeah, they're good.
There we go.
I'll just let them know.
Good if they.
Sorry, guys. I was
didn't do
updating it
that.
for you just to help you.
Nick, if you're going to modify our score for us without us realizing we forgot to do that, please let us know.
Yeah, that's cool. I can't tell if you guys can tell because of the noise and everything, if you're like it's more obvious or not. But in the future, I'll just give you a.
No, we're just killing stuff, having fun.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll let you know. Thanks. Cool.
All good.
Yeah, they just didn't realize that. I thought it'd be more obvious that I was updating the score for them just because of the noise and the fact that my hand's over the scoreboard. But they're like, just let me know in the future. I'm like, that's fair. I mean, I don't really typically do that. And I would probably not do that in the future, but it's also better than me 3 or 4 times in a game be like, can you update the score, please?
I hear you.
Look, I'm glowing. Yeah, the
do
sun
that
is
too, Bank.
in my face.
Crash. Oh man, you might be able to get a bump on Lando there too. Yep.
There it is. Okay, so Iden's charge has been used. You will have range 1 into Magna. You might even have range 1 into Iden.
Oh, did they not?
You'd rather kill Magna.
All right, let's see if Darth Vader can do some serious damage to. Man, Darth Vader is a monster. And 2 crits going through on Elo. Ugh.
Yeah, a direct will be it.
Structural
Structural
damage.
Yeah, she's gonna be gone.
You
Console
might as
fire.
well just start writing his eulogy right now.
Yikes.
But hey, he'll get to shoot before he goes out, though. Vader didn't wipe him out.
What did Lando bump a friendly or an enemy?
It said in the chat in the log that he bumped Elo,
Okay,
and I don't think he rolled for that.
I'll do it. I got it.
Cool.
Thanks.
And Elo needs to roll for his council fire because he is council fired because he is engaging right now.
Okay, so that's damage, I think, on Lando, right?
Yes. Another damage on Vader.
That's half points.
Yep.
So that's 3 points.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
And did Elo roll for console fire?
I'm not sure if that
Elo-
was a council fire or a. 'cause
Yeah.
It says he rolled 1 die, but I don't know if that was for the Lando friendly bump or the.
Well, let's
council
take a look at how many shields Lando has lost. He's lost all his shields, so I think that was the friendly bump roll.
Yep. So Ellen still needs a roll for council fire.
Well, let's see if it even matters because this is the shot to kill
Yeah.
Elo anyway, so I'm not
Yeah,
gonna say
nice.
anything unless Elo doesn't die here somehow. Yeah, Elo will die. That is mathematically enough to kill. Elo goes down. That's 3 more points. I will not touch the score. 16 to 15. If they don't see my message and it ends up not mattering, it doesn't matter. I mean, at least I don't think it does.
I mean, it might have mattered if Elo died, then he could have laid into Lando. But I think we've moved past that now.
Yeah. I mean, I literally typed Lando friendly bump and then he rolled a die. And right after I typed that, I also said and console fire. So
Yeah.
they read one of the 2 messages. You would think they read both.
But I mean, Lando's almost halved, and when he gets halved, that's going to be the game.
Yeah. Guys, I can't get too handsy with these games. I mean, I was already updating the score, which is probably a little too far. So, if them forgetting things impedes their strategy, it's not my responsibility. Ultimately, it's not. The only thing that mattered there is that if LO didn't die, they rolled for console fire, because you have to, because that could matter from a pure game state perspective. From a strategy perspective, that's on them. That's why we play this game. Is the strategic elements are our own. We own it.
Yep. Remember your triggers and all your cards. That's why every time I get a crit, it doesn't matter what it is, I always get that handy dandy little crit hit token, put it right by my shield, so I never forget. I wish they had those in real life. Those little crit tokens.
It gets really awkward when I was like doing like a couple of XTC games and stuff where you really can't like talk to the players at all, and they do things that are just like you're just like, oh my god, they're like missing all of these things that are like musts or like ruining the game state. You're like, what do I do? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Funwalk. What's up, Funwalk? I can't believe I'm graced by the presence of Funwalk right now. Wow. I didn't know Funwalk knew we existed, but yes, use the crit marker, the reminders. They're a thing too.
Did they not set a? Did they set a dial for Magna? Oh, she did.
I didn't.
She
takes
did.
the damage from a bump.
He just flipped it afterwards. I was just confused. Sorry. And Iden taking a damage from a friendly bump. Yep. Man, that's 3 damage from friendly bumps over on Desi's side. He's doing red focus and. Oh my! Another friendly bump.
Jeez. No damage. This has been the friendly bump game for Dezlin, though, I will say.
All right, let's see. Vader can't kill him.
2, 3 hits.
Yeah, I guess it is range 1.
We're about to get half on Lando here. 3 go through. That will be half. That will be enough. That puts Desi to 21.
And even if you kill Vader here, that's just another 3 points.
Yep.
That's not going to be enough.
Yep, it's not possible to win this game for Joel. So the NJO has secured the first win of the first week, the inaugural season of Season 3, and has avoided the full 5-game sweep here. And with a ton of time left over.
Might as well spend the target lock.
Stops the sweep. Vader. No sweep.
And yep, boom. And that's a dead Vader right there.
That kills Vader.
Yep.
So it ends up being a really close game because I think it would be 22-19 once these scenario points were scored, unless you somehow kill Lando here and just an unbelievable crit chain. Nope.
Not like that.
Not like that. Not like that. No.
And then Magna gets 1 through. Yeah. And hey, he evades it. So I got 22-19.
Yeah, optional things that's not okay. You are causing one player to have an advantage if you remind them of optional things. That's why it's just an unwritten, written. It's as written as an unwritten rule gets. You just don't interfere when it comes to missed triggers like Maze, like Notorious. Again, that's one of the examples of, unless both players are like super chill about it and like it's ultimately up to them. But like if you forget Notorious, buddy, you forgot Notorious. Okay, you don't need the help. That's a big one. That's a really strong upgrade. Like, oh, I forgot to do my bonus cluster missile attack. Well, that's too bad. You're trying to beat me right now. I'm not trying to beat myself by letting you beat me even better than whatever. So NJO takes it here. Congratulations to the new Jedi Order player, new player here, Season 3, Dezlin. A narrow victory here. It ends up being 22-19.